Hey everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we now have the Grand Archive here. There's a lot of really cool information, and they laid it out in a very interesting way. So I wanted to talk about that and my plans for covering this content. And we're going to start off with Chronicle Part 1. Alright, so the Grand Archive. This is the story of Tya that we're going to start with today. The Chronicle section presents the epic history of Tya through a timeline. So not necessarily every story intertwining, but you'll know these things are happening at the same time. So this is a very interesting setup here. I started reading all of these as YouTube shorts. I actually already recorded the first few, and then I got here and started reading these, but some of them are really long, and then some of them include bonus videos. Like, there's actually a lot of content here, too much to put into a short. So for those of you that want to follow the lore, listen to someone read it, instead of going through it yourself, watch it, whatever you want to call it. I am going to do that here, and we can react a little along the way, but mostly I'm just gonna read it. I think that's the plan. Just simply read it all, nicely show videos, etc. Overlap videos when appropriate, bring in some old videos when appropriate. When we have references to something cool, I'll try to bring that in. So that's my plan for the Chronicles. Land of Tya, I don't really know that this is worth making a video on specifically, unless we just pull up each individual character when we summon them in the first place and look at their tree and look at their relationships, and we can have a little fun with that in the future. But I really can't see going through every single character and just like, oh cool, they're enemies, oh cool, they're allies. Like, I don't know. That's not really that interesting, I think, to me, except more in the moments when we start talking about specific heroes. Like, the beginning does start talking about Valderon and what's happening with him. It talks about arrogance in the beginning. It talks about Paratus following his resurrection, Valderon's supreme enemy, the blah blah blah. Okay, so this is really cool to see these relationships, but I don't think it's fully worthy, again, of its own video, except in the moment when we get new characters, we could take a look at that at the same time. So that's my plan. We're going to start with a Chronicle. This is a much shorter aspect to start with, so I figured the intro to yay, we have more lore, could be this video here. Chronicle Part 1, the founding of the Watchguard. Long before the formation of the Watchguard, Tya had already become a chessboard for gods and demons. The forces of order and chaos rose and fell like tides. That age left behind a long and sprawling history, and most records have been buried by time, sealed away in forgotten, dust-covered corners of the library. The rest survived only as legends passed down among the people, their truths and falsehoods now impossible to distinguish. Gods once walked the land of Tya, helping mortal races create countless miracles. The most iconic one of these was the sentinels slumbering in the Mortius Desert. The pharaohs and queens of the desert exhausted all means to attain immortality and wealth. The tyranny of many monarchs was overthrown by their own subjects, while ambitious schemers plotted to forge new dynasties. The corruptive power began to infiltrate Tya. To stand against this threat, an organization known as the Collective was established. These warriors swore to study this otherworldly power and eradicate the evil influence it brought. Yet, as time passed, the Collective eventually experienced a split. Throughout humanity's long history, several nations were established one after another. Unfortunately, mortals could not escape desire and greed. In the end, only 3 major human factions remained on the land of Tya: the Masoon Empire, the Yalnor Kingdom, in the Liberos Alliance. Commander Orion and Rex awaken one of the sentinels in the desert. With the sentinels' help, they, along with the soldiers and civilians of Arcadia, defeated the joint invasion of the Orc tribes. The Watchguard was then officially established in Arcadia.
We were created to suffer.
When we face the final days,
The wretched gods have lied to us.
falling skies tide away.
We fight. We beg. We pray.
Keep striving on, keep rising up.
But for no longer.
I won't lose sight, 'cause I'll keep fighting on.
You will rip the gods from their thrones.
Reaching higher, I'll be rising up.
You will make them fight, beg, and pray.
Keep striving on, keep rising up.
Become the God Slayer, as is your destiny. And save us all.
I'll keep fighting on.
Watcher of Realms.
Alright guys, I hope that was a fun first look at the start of this Chronicles series. I'm definitely sacrificing my channel's monetization, meaning these videos will not be monetized in most part because I'm using the audio from their in-game and the YouTube, which is mostly, unfortunately, copywritten for others to use. So I will be demonetizing my videos, but putting these out anyway. So this is for the content in a honest, for the people way, ignoring part of my job, but that's okay. I hope you guys appreciate it. I hope you like this format. We're going to keep diving deeper. Some videos will be longer than others depending on how long that Chronicle section is. We're going to play a lot of the hero videos. We're going to play any little extra stories that I can pull back in. We will see what I can gather, but yeah, appreciate you guys watching. I will also have this linked in a playlist on my channel, so you can watch them all in order if you wish. So stay tuned for part 2.